If you want to rip a copy-protected DVD in HandBrake, the first thing to understand is that HandBrake cannot do that natively on its own. It needs a helper library called Libdvdcss, which allows it to decrypt commercial disks so the software can read them properly. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to add Libdvdcss to HandBrake in a simple, safe, step-by-step way. If this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more easy software guides. All right, let's get into it. First, you need to download the Libdvdcss2.dll file. The most reliable source is the official VideoLAN download page, since that is the project associated with VLC and related DVD support tools. When you get to the download page, make sure you choose the correct version for your system. If you are on a 64-bit Windows computer, you want the Win64 version. If you are on a different setup, always make sure the file matches your system architecture. Once the download is complete, locate the DLL file in your Downloads folder or wherever your browser saved it. The file should be named libdvdcss2.dll. Now the next step is to find your HandBrake installation folder. On most Windows PCs, that folder is usually inside C, Program Files, HandBrake. If you installed HandBrake somewhere else, that is completely fine. Just open the folder where HandBrake is actually installed. You want to place the DLL file directly into that main HandBrake folder, not inside a subfolder. So copy the libdvdcss2.dll file, then paste it into the HandBrake installation directory. If Windows asks for administrator permission, click Yes to allow the file to be copied into the folder. Once the file is in place, you are basically done with the setup. The final step is to restart HandBrake. Close the program completely and then open it again. When HandBrake launches, it will automatically detect the libdvdcss file and use it when you insert a DVD. That means the software will now have the ability to work with encrypted disks that it could not read before. After that, just insert your DVD and test it inside HandBrake like you normally would. If everything was copied correctly, HandBrake should now be able to recognize the disk and begin reading it with the help of libdvdcss. A couple of quick tips before you go. Always make sure you download from a trusted source, like VideoLAN. Make sure the DLL goes into the actual HandBrake program folder. And if it doesn't work right away, double-check that you chose the correct 64-bit file and restarted the app after installing it. So that's how to add libdvdcss to HandBrake. It's a quick process, but it makes a huge difference if you need HandBrake to work with commercial DVDs. If this video saved you time, please hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more simple tutorials just like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.